Hello everyone, it's me, it's Mark, and I'm here with you for another live stream class. Yay! Before I do anything, I need to know if you can see me. I need to know if you can hear me. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is A-okay. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is how it should be. Helga says yes. Thank you, Helga. Boars. Boars says yes. Thank you, Boars. Kadeen says yes. Thank you, Kadeen. Katie says yes. Thank you, Katie. Diva says yes. Thank you, Diva. Irma says yes. Thank you, Irma. Mercy says yes. Thank you, Mercy. Okay, it's great to see you all because, of course, without you, there's no reason for me to be here. And as you know, we always start our class with a toast. Actually, we have 3 toasts. Yes, 3 toasts. Sumayet. Hello, Sumayet. Sumayet says yes. Okay. Pick up your drink, pick up your beverage. We are having 3 toasts. Our first toast, it's for the green team. Yes, the members of the channel. You see them. Their names are in green. They support me. They support the channel financially. So let's give the green team a big thank you. Here we go. Cheers, bump, cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Our second toast, it's for Boars. Yes, Boars, you see him. His name is in blueberry. He's here to help you. He's here to help me. He is very kind to us all, and he will help you with your English sentences. Let's give Boars a big thank you. Cheers, bump, cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a sentence, we have to have a drink, bottoms up. And our third toast, it's for you, because without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So let's toast to you. Let's toast to a fun, interesting, informative, and productive lesson today. Cheers, bump, cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Okay. We're going to have a great class today for sure, right? And here is today's lesson plan. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 activities today. 5 activities today. This month, April, I have hay fever, so I have kind of this cough. The pollen, the pollen from the pine trees are in my lungs right now. So I have this kind of cough. So sorry about my cough. It'll be done by May. So anyways, I have hay fever. I have allergies at this month of the year. So sorry for my coughing. I wish I didn't. Okay, let's talk about our class, our activities today. We're going to start our class with an idiom. We always start with an idiom. I will write an idiom on the board, and then you will make sentences using the idiom. After that, we have form a sentence. I will write a pattern on the board. There's also a worksheet with example sentences with pictures, and then you will make your own sentences. You will write your own sentences using the pattern. That is form a sentence. After that, we have another worksheet, and it's a 4-letter word conversation. All the words in the conversation must be 4 letters or less. 4 letters or less. It's kind of a game. It's kind of a puzzle. It's a way of thinking about words, thinking about vocabulary, expressing what you want to say using short words. So it's not as easy as you would think, right? Oh, 4-letter word. Those are easy, but you have to use all of those short words in your conversation, in your sentences. So it's a challenge for sure. Also, we're doing the grammar wheel today. We got some different topics, well, different sentence starters. And today they're in they're just different than before. I was going to say they're in the past tense, but no. So anyways, we will spin the wheel. These are sentence starters, and you will make sentences based on which sentence starter the wheel stops on. Then after that, our last activity is a video dictation. There are 8 sentences. You will listen and write down the sentences. Also, there's shadowing, that is speaking practice. We will also review the sentences. There'll be a quiz with the sentences, so lots of practice using, and the topic is near and far, near and far. So lots of practice using that expression, near and far. So I hope you are ready to practice with me and practice with the chat. Boris is in the chat. He will help you with your sentences. I will help you with your sentences. By participating in the chat, you are helping yourself because you're practicing your sentences and you're helping others at the same time, because as you know, we learn by examples. So the more examples there are, the better you will understand, you will be exposed to, you will see lots of vocabulary, lots of words, and how the words are put together to make a sentence in English, right? So there's lots of learning to be done in the chat. So please participate, and you must be a subscriber to enter the chat. I do that to keep the bots out, to keep the spamming out, so we have a fun, helpful chat, right? We have kind people, we have helpful people. We are here learning together. So please, if you want to practice your sentences, if you want Boris to help you, if you want me to help you, you must be a subscriber to my channel, and that way you can enter the chat and we can help you. Okay, so great. Henna, hello Henna. Henna is in the house, great. Mo Chair is here, Mo Chair. Mo Cheer, I'm not sure how to, Mohachir, I'm not sure how to say your name. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, so let's get right into it. So our first activity is our idiom, and the idiom is a good deal. A good deal. If you know what it means, write it in the chat. Do you know what that idiom means? A good deal. If you do, write it in the chat. I'll write it here on the board. The idiom is a good deal. A good deal. Okay, if you know what it means, write it in the chat. Blanca is in the house. Hello, Blanca. How are you today? That's right, Boris. Boris says, yeah, we have a great community. Yeah, so we're here to help you. We're here to help each other. We're here to be friendly and kind to each other. We're here practicing together. Katie says, a good offer, opportunity. Yeah, we can use opportunity. Yeah, Katie, good. Oh, Blanca, you're working. Okay. Have a good day. Okay. So, yeah, okay, so I'm going to say it's a bargain. So good deal means a bargain, right? So, and I'm using it so Katie said opportunity. So maybe that's more of like a business situation where I'm using it as more of a consumer, people buying things, shopping, purchasing things. And so if it's a good deal, whoa, it has a low price. It's a bargain. Okay, so, oh, there's an A there. So, I'm going to say bargain. Okay, it's a bargain. And of course, we're going to make sentences, right? We're going to practice making sentences, practice writing sentences. My sentence is, I got a good deal on this jacket. It was 50% off. I got a good deal on this jacket. It was 50% off. So we're using it as a consumer, right? Buying things, purchasing things. Okay, that's my sentence. I got a good deal on this jacket. It was 50% off. I got a good deal on this jacket. It was 50% off. Yeah, okay, Boris. So Boris says, we have something like, we have a great deal, good deal of it. Okay, that's different. It means we have a lot of that. A lot of expressions can, right. So let's say variations, Boris. So there's lots of variations, right? So we got a lot, like you have, let's see, a great deal of, right? So you're kind of deal, right? So a great deal of meaning a lot of something, right? But like there's a lot of variations. We could like take different words from this and add different words and make different idioms, right? So there are lots of variations. But let's focus on this one today. Let's focus on this idiom, a good deal. Let's use it as a consumer, as shopping, as purchasing something, right? So a bargain, meaning it's a good price, right? It costs less than usual, right? So normally, it costs $100, but here it's $50, 50% off. So we got a good deal. We got a big discount. Well, Boris, seal the deal means that, okay, we've bought it, right? So maybe there's some bargaining. Bargain means just it's cheap, right? The price is low. Bargaining is a little different. Bargaining is where you are competing with the price, right? Bargaining, like the shopkeeper says, it's $100, and you say, oh, I only have $50. And then the shopkeeper says, well, how about $70? And then the customer says, actually, I can't spend more than $60. And then the shopkeeper says, how about 65? Let's split the difference. How about 65? And the customer says, okay, 65. So they are bargaining the price. So seal the deal, meaning, okay, let's let's say it's $65. Let's conclude the bargaining and let's call it $65. Let's seal the deal. Okay, here is $65. We sealed the deal. I gave you money and you gave me the thing. So let's kind of seal the deal, meaning the final purchase price. Okay, Helga has a sentence. I like those good deals. Very good. Katie, this dress, besides being beautiful, was a good deal. Yes. Blanca, I got a red dress, half price from Zara. Okay, good. Oh, Zara, the departments or the clothing store, right? Zara. That's a huge not department store, but huge clothing store all around the world. We have Zara's here in Japan. Blanca, I like the sales close in January. Okay, Blanca. Oh, like first of the year? How about like Blanca? In January, there are good sales on clothes, but we're using good deal, right? Let's use the idiom good deal. So maybe Blanca, in January, there are good deals on clothing. In January, there are good deals on clothing. So let's stay with good deal. Bargain hunters, yeah, we could go on and on. Yeah, variations. Charge, hello, charge vitamin. There are a variety of good deals in the supermarket. Very good, Charge, good sentence. Irma, hello, Irma. Irma says, I went to the store yesterday and bought a couple of jeans. Buy two and get one free. It was a good deal. Yeah, so they'll have those like deals, right? They'll have those what would we call it? Yeah, I guess a deal, right? Buy two, get one for free, or get one half off. Helga, I got a good deal on the teapot set. It was 30% off. Very good. Mercy, I think I got a good deal to rent this house. Okay, how about I got a good deal on rent for this house? I got a good deal to rent this house. Or, okay, that's fine. Or you can say, I got a good deal on the rent for this house. I got a good deal on the rent for this house. Okay, good, Blanca. Yeah, okay, good. In January, there are good deals on clothing. Okay, here we go, Blanca, one more time. In January, there are good deals on clothing. Oh, Boris. How about there's, I think, like after Christmas sales, right? Christmas, you know, everyone, the stores buy many clothes because people go shopping, right? Or they buy Christmas presents. So stores buy many, they stock many things in their stores, right? They buy lots of merchandise so people can buy those things for Christmas. But after Christmas, what they do not sell to customers, they offer good deals, big discounts. So if you go shopping after Christmas, then you can get lots of good deals. Same with Black Friday, right? Black Friday, everyone knows Black Friday. Those on Black Friday, you can get lots of good deals. Oh, very good, Blanca. In January, there are good deals on clothing. Now, Great job, Blanca. Mwah. Thank you so much, Blanca. I always say this, right? When Boris gives you help, when I give you help, please fix your sentence. That's how you improve, right? By noticing your mistakes, by noticing how you can do better, how you can rewrite your sentence to make it better. So the more you do that, right? If Boris gives you a suggestion, if I give you a suggestion, and you listen carefully, look at the suggestion carefully, then fix your sentence. That's how you will improve. And Blanca did it, right? She changed her sentence to make it perfect. Great job, Blanca. Okay, let's go. We're busy today. Let's go 2 more minutes writing sentences. Then I'm going to change activities. But if you want to keep using the idiom, that's fine, of course. You're here to practice, but I have to be careful with the clock. I have to be careful with the time. Okay, 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to change activities. Okay, Helga. I think finding good things and products at a discount is a kind of sport. Yeah, those are bargain hunters. Yeah, I think Boris mentioned that. Yeah, so people searching for bargains. We call them bargain hunters. Right, like hunter looking for the prey. Okay, Yukino, nice. So Yukino, we know Yukino. She's very kind to us in the chat. She's gifted many people memberships. Yukino says, I was looking for good deals on the internet until I saw an ad of a premium mattress. Yeah, so that's a true story, right? So yeah, when you purchase something, well, if you are going to buy something expensive, right? You want to make sure to get the best deal. You want to make sure to get a good deal, right? Because, like, for example, a mattress is very expensive. And so you want to make sure to get the best deal, right? And so you have to search, you have to hunt, you have to research for the best deal on, like, for example, the mattress you want to get, right? Because depending on the store, depending on where you go, the prices change, right? And so you can know one more time. Maybe you want to say, we use on the internet. So you just need to put a the in front of internet. So one more time, Yukino. I was looking for good deals on the internet until I saw an ad of a premium mattress, right? So you did it, you searched, and you found the best deal. Okay, good job. That was 2 minutes. Now let's change activities, shall we? Okay, and now we're going to do form a sentence. Form a sentence. Number 2. And our pattern is subject, past tense verb, plus noun, plus last year. Subject plus past tense verb plus noun plus last year. That is our pattern. And of course, there's a worksheet, and we're going to look at examples on the worksheet. And each example sentence has a picture, so we get a good idea of what the sentence means by looking at the picture. The picture will give us context, give us an idea of the situation, right? So let's have a look at the worksheet. There it is. And of course, all the worksheets are on my Patreon. Support me there so I can support you here. Let's have a look at the worksheet. Thank you, Boris. Boris put the link to my Patreon for all the worksheets. Okay, there is our pattern. Past tense verb plus noun plus last year. This pattern talks about something you did in the past, specifically last year. Specifically last year. It uses the simple past tense to describe a completed action. And we have example sentences. 1. I started a new online course last year. I started a new online course last year. Example number 2. I visited Korea last year. I visited Korea last year. All right, and we got a couple more here. I changed jobs last year. I changed jobs last year. I bought a sofa last year. I bought a sofa last year. And 2 more. I got a new phone last year. I got a new phone last year. And our last one, I ordered a computer last year. I ordered a computer last year. Okay, there we go. We have example sentences. We have our pattern, right? We have our pattern and we have example sentences. So now it's time for your sentences. Yes. Let's see your sentences in the chat. Boris is here. I am here to help you with your sentences. Boris using the idiom a good deal. Thank you, Boris. Okay, good. Okay, good. But actually, we're using last year. Okay, so let's use last year. Yeah, so we're gonna the pattern we're using last year. Last week has the same, you know, both in the past, but let's practice using last year. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Boris. Hello, Khan. Okay, Helga, I bought some bags and clothes last year. Okay, Charge, I ate hamburgers last year. Katie, I visited my parents last year. Nice. I did too. I live in Japan. My parents live in America. Last year, I went to America to visit my parents. Okay, Mercy. Yeah, I remember. I visited Quito, Ecuador last year. Katie, I started studying Spanish last year. Nice. Boris, I took up a course in English literature last year. Nice. That was my major at university, English literature. Actually, English and American literature. Khan, I bought a boat last year. Yukinon, I started watching this channel last year. I was surprised about the quality of the videos here. Oh, Yukinon, mwah, kisses. Katie, I ate delicious food last year. Mercy, I started to study English with Mark last year. So Mercy, I started to study. So here we have two choices. Mercy, two choices. You can say I started to study, or you can say I started studying. Okay, so you can say I started to study English last year, or I started studying English last year. Okay, so two choices. You can say I started to, or I started studying. Irma, I ordered Henna, I made a good deal last year. I bought a car with a 50% discount. Nice. Henna is doing this. See, Henna understands the importance of making connections, right? Henna, you understand how important it is when you are practicing, right? So we're here practicing. We are here to improve our English, right? And Henna understands the importance of making connections, right? She's taking something we learned before, right? Something we learned earlier, something we're learning now, and she's making connections, right? So the more connections she makes, the better she'll remember what we are practicing today, right? So our whole thing, our whole goal, our goals are to remember, right? We want to remember so we can use it later, right? By forgetting, that's not an accomplishment. That is not something that we want to do. We do not want to forget. That is not an accomplishment. But if you remember, right, that's an accomplishment. That is something we will be happy about, right? By remembering what we are practicing today in the future, right? Then you will be able to use it and communicate in English. So great job, Henna, making those connections. Okay, Helga, I went to one of our city beaches last year. I sunbathed and swam in the sea last year. Very good. Mercy, I started to study English with Mark last year. Perfect, Mercy. You fixed your sentence. That's how you improve. Good job. Blanca, I lived in Switzerland last year. Okay, so Blanca, let's look at the pattern. So subject, I, past tense would be lived, right? That's your verb, live. Past tense would be lived. And then your noun is Switzerland last year, right? So I lived in Switzerland last year, right? So in Switzerland, that's a phrase. We can keep that together. So that could be then, right? We can say that is part of the noun, right? In Switzerland. That's like a noun phrase, right? In Switzerland. I lived in Switzerland last year. Yeah, there you go, Blanca. Kisses. Mwah. Okay, what I'm going to do, okay, Kan, I started to learn ESL with Mark last year. Perfect, good job. Well, the green team, right? We see the people, their names are in green. They support me financially, right? They're supporters of the channel. So I give them special treatment. I always make sure to look at their sentences, right? I always make sure to help them. And also, we're going to do only members in the chat we'll go, yeah, Not so many people today, so we'll go 3 minutes. So only the green team can participate in the chat for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, everybody can join in. But I'm going to put 3 minutes for only the members. Only the green team can make sentences in the chat. Okay, so 3 minutes. I have to change I have to edit it right now to make it only the green team. 3 minutes, only the green team, and then we'll go back to everybody. So I have to change the chat here. I'm going to change it to members only for 3 minutes. Okay, okay, so I turned it on. Members only in the chat, 3 minutes, start. Okay, so, oops, start. So, Boris is here, I'm here, we're gonna help you in the chat. Green team, write your sentences. I'll put the worksheet up here again with the examples. Okay, Boris, I got really into photography last year. Very good. Irma, I got a new job last year. Nice. Okay, Mercy. My son went to Italy last year. Good, Mercy. Irma, I visited my parents in Mexico last year. Good sentence. Okay, Diva, I got a new car last year. Good sentence. Helga, I found a good shop, tasty dough, with its own baked goods and frozen pancakes and, I don't know what that is, Vareniki, I don't know, of its own production last year. Good, but I don't know what that is. Vareniki. Katie. Oh, dumplings. Okay, Helga, I got it. I like dumplings. Katie, she earned a job promotion last year. Congratulations to her. Boris, I delved into finding antiques since last year. I delved into finding Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I'm delved into finding, delved into. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay, Boris, that's fine. Delved into means delved. Okay, so again, you know, like the chat's very important because we see lots of examples, we see lots of vocabulary, lots of expressions, and so Boris said delved into. So delved into means you put a lot of focus, a lot of energy, something that you are something you're interested in very much. So I'm going to delve into reading more. So you're going to become more interested in it. You're going to get deeper into it. Okay. Irma, I started to become a member of Mark's YouTube channel last year. Actually, I think it's better to say I became. We don't need started. Irma, I think it's better if you say I became a member. I became a member. Thank you, Irma. You can know I searched for information about ergonomics, ergonomic office chair. Last year I succeeded, so I'm gonna buy a comfortable office chair as soon as possible. Okay, I searched for information. Okay, so I don't know what that kind of chair is, ergonomic chair. I don't know what that is, but Yukino, you want to put it in the past. I searched. So just put it ED. I searched for information about ergonomic office chairs. So maybe they have different kinds of chairs. So maybe you want to put chair into the plural. I searched for office chairs. Mercy, I bought a new computer last year. Good, 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 good. Irma, I became a member of Mark's channel last year. Good, good. I became a member. I got into antiques last year. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, good, good, Boris. Okay, I'm going to put it back to everybody. Okay, so I'm going to put the chat back to everybody can participate now. Okay, so give me a second to redo the details here. I have to put it back to everybody, or not everybody, only subscribers. So go back to the subscribers only mode here. Give me a second. Okay, I got it. Okay, so now if you're a subscriber, you can enter the chat. You can participate with everybody now. Okay, and we're going to change activities. Okay, we're going to change activities now. So Blanca, I became a member of Mark's last month. Okay, good. Or last, yeah, okay. Our next activity is 4-letter or less word conversations. Right? This is like a puzzle. This is a game. It's a challenge, right? It's not so easy. Okay, and our topic is trip. So like go on a trip, right? Go on a day trip, go on a road trip, go on an overseas trip, go on a cruise trip, right? So you're gonna leave your house. You're usually gonna like maybe go a day trip. We could do a day trip. So we have a day trip, meaning you're gonna leave in the morning, come back at night. You're gonna go somewhere and you're gonna leave your town, but you're gonna come back. So just for a day. So we have a day trip. We have a weekend trip. You're gonna go on a weekend trip. You're gonna go somewhere for the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. We have a, what did I say? Like a camping trip, right? You're gonna go to the mountains and you're gonna go you're gonna sleep in a tent. You're gonna go on a camping trip. You're gonna go on a road trip, right? You get in your car and you drive somewhere. That is a road trip with your car. You're gonna drive your car somewhere. That is a road trip. So you're gonna go somewhere. That's the topic, going somewhere. Let's have a look at the examples, right? Hey, Petite's here. Hello, Petite. How are you today? Okay, let's have a look at the worksheet. Of course, Patreon for all the worksheets. Where is it? Ah, there it is. I found it. Okay, there it is. There's the worksheet. Let's check it out. Let's see, Helga, do you go on a trip soon? Okay, are you going on a trip soon? Then that's a good sentence. Are you going on a trip soon? Oh, good, good. Stop, don't smoke, Petite. It's not good for your health, not good for your body. Okay, here we go. We have 3 examples here. And for the, whoops, oh, hold on, I need to do something here. I did not put this, I did not shrink this down. This is our form a sentence worksheet. Put that away. Now our 4-letter word. Okay, now for the worksheet, we have our examples, and then on the other side, you write your own sentences, right? You see A, B, A, B, A, B, right? And on the worksheet, we have three example conversations, yeah? So let's look at the example conversations. Example 1, was the trip fun? Yes, it was a lot of fun. Did you pack a lot? Yes, too much. I do that too. Yes, that is the way it is. Okay, one more time. Was the trip fun? Yes, it was a lot of fun. Did you pack a lot? Yes, too much. I do that too. Yes, that is the way it is. Okay, let's go to our second example. Got a plan? Yes, I do. What is it? It's a road trip. Oh, fun. I hope so. One more time. Got a plan? Yes, I do. What is it? It's a road trip. Oh, fun. I hope so. And then we have one more example here. Are the bags set? Yes, all set. Got the map? Yes, it's in the bag. Let's go. Yay, trip day. Here we go, one more time. Are the bags set? Yes, all set. Got the map? Yes, it's in the bag. Let's go. Yay, trip day. Okay, so we got examples. Now it's your turn. Make your sentences. Oh, Petite. So I wouldn't say health. I have hay fever. I have allergies. So it's going to be like this for April. But then after April, I'll be okay. So I have allergies. We call it hay fever. So right now in Japan, the spring is here, and so all the flowers and trees are starting to open up, and they send out pollen, right? So the air is full of like little seeds, little plants and trees open and send out pollen so they can make new trees and new flowers. And so there's lots of pollen in the air right now, and so it gets into my lungs and it makes me cough. And so right now it's not good for me, it's bad, but next month I'll be okay. So I wouldn't really call it a health situation, just right now I have allergies. It is allergy season for me. How are you, Petite? Oh, Petite, thank you for your kind words. Mwah. Love you, Petite. Yeah, so the pollen causes the allergy. So Blanca, the pollen, pollen, so like a flower, if you touch the center of the flower, maybe there'll be some like stuff on your finger. Let's say a daisy, right? A daisy opens, and in the center there might be some yellow, like a yellow part of the flower, right? So you have the petals, and then inside, in the middle, you have the pollen, or the thing, like bugs come, or like bees come, insects come, and that yellow substance sticks to the insect, sticks to the bee, and then they go to another flower, they go to another plant, and they're spreading their seeds, they're spreading the pollen, and that's how they get new flowers. And so this substance is in the air, and so we can't see it, right? It's too small, it's too fine, but we can breathe it. And so it's coming into my lungs, and so it irritates my lungs. It makes me cough. And so that's what's happening. But next month, it'll be okay. So every year at this time, it happens to me. Okay, boars. Okay, you're talking to Helga here. Alice, hello Alice. Mwah, kisses to you, Alice. Thank you, Petite. Thank you so much. Okay, Helga has a sentence. She has a conversation. Helga says, what trips do you like? I like one-day trips. Okay, that's 5, Helga. Yeah, we got it. So, Helga, so trips, I know you understand, like, you want to say, like, what kind of trip do you like? Ah, we could use that. What kind of trip do you like? So I know it's not so natural, right? It's not so natural, but it's just, we're just practicing. And so maybe you want to say, we can't use trips, right? T-R-I-P-S. So 5 letters does not work for our activity. So maybe you need to say, what kind of trip do you like best? That works, right? What kind of trip do you like best? That works, right? So this activity makes us think about English, and we have to think about different ways to say something, and that's going to make your English better. It's going to expand your vocabulary. It's going to make you think about English deeper, right? And again, it's kind of like making connections, right, Hannah? So the more connections we make, the better chance we have to remember. And so the more you think about something, you're going to remember it better. And so, like for example, Helga, like what trips do you like? Okay, no, we can't use trips. So we have to say that in a different way. And so, okay, this is what I want to say. Like, do you like camping trips? Do you like day trips? Do you like road trips? Do you like cruise trips, right? So we want to express that. We want to ask that to someone else. We're having a conversation. And so, okay, I want to say that, but I can't use that way. I have to change it a different way. What kind of trip do you like best? Yeah, that's the same, that means the same thing. And it fits our category, it fits the rules. And so we're thinking about English deeper, more meaningful. And so you'll have a better chance of remembering. Yeah, that's the purpose. That's why we are doing this. We're doing this to make us think about our vocabulary, think about how to say something in English, right? We've got to think about it more. Okay, petite. So our rules here, petite, 4 or less letter words. So all the words have to be 4 letters or less. Look at the worksheet, right? Was the trip fun, right? All those, we have 3 letters, 4 letters, 3 letters. Yes, it was a lot of fun. Those are all 2. We have yes, we have it, that's 2, was is 3, is 1, lot is 3, of is 2, fun is 3. So all those words, all the words have to be 4 letters or less, okay? 5 letters, no. 6 letters, no, right? So you have to think about what you want to say in a different way, okay? You have to think differently. There you go, Helga. What kind of trip do you like best? I like one-day trip. Yep. Okay, now we can make it grammatically better. I like a one-day trip. Then that's a perfect grammatical sentence, Helga. I like a one-day trip. Okay, if we put a, then trip is singular, right? Trips is plural, right? And so, how you're sent, I like one-day trip. That doesn't sound natural, right? I like a one-day trip. That is perfect. That sounds natural. That's a great sentence. Okay, Boers, are you all set to take off on a trip to Fiji next week? Yes, cool. Okay, good for you. Wow, nicely done, Boers. Perfect. Well done. Okay, Alice, no cruise trips. No. So this is hard, everybody. This is not easy. All your words, all the words you use in your sentence have to be 4 or less letters. So all your words have to be 4 letters or less. Letter, right? That's A, B, C. And so a word, you make a word by putting letters together, right? You make a word by putting letters together. And so your word has to be 4 letters or less. 4 letters or less, okay? It's the rule, it's the activity, it's the game, okay? So I'm being strict. I'm being hard-headed because this is the activity. This is the purpose of our studying right now, this activity, right? So when we did the idiom, you had to use this in your sentence. You had to use this idiom in your sentence. When we did form a sentence, you had to do this pattern. Now, for this activity, all your words have to be 4 letters or less. So each activity has a purpose, right? We're doing these for a purpose, right? There's a point in making the sentence. There's a goal of making the sentence. There's a purpose of writing the sentence, okay? Okay, Helga, what will you eat on your trip? I'll have some food with me and I'll buy some food in the shops and cafe. Oh, shops, no, Helga. Okay, we can't use shops. So change your sentence. Okay, good, Petite. Thank you. So it's not easy, Petite. It's a challenge. Good, Helga. I like a one-day trip. So remember, and N, it depends on the sound. So one is a O, right? That's a vowel, but the sound is wa, one. That's not a vowel sound, okay? So English is not easy, is it? No, it's difficult. So when you use that's a consonant sound, right? A boy, a cat, a dog, a tomato, right? And then N is a vowel sound, right? N, and then a vowel, A-E-I-O-U, A-E. Where's E? No E. Okay, so then you like an apple, an elephant, an iguana, an octopus, an umbrella, right? So you have to, if the sound, the first letter is a vowel sound, then you need N. One, right? It's O, but the sound is wah, like a W sound, one, right? One. So it's a one-day trip, a one-day trip. Okay, so it's not the letter, it's the sound. Okay, Sumayet, doing, you can't use doing. That's too long. Christmas is too long. So you have to use 4-letter words or less. Mercy, I went on a short, short doesn't work. You have to use a different word, Mercy. You can't use short. Irma, hi, how are you? Very good. And you? Good so far. But I like to ask you if you like to join us for the next trip. Sure, I'm on. Good, Irma. Yeah, you did it, see? Good, Irma, you did it, right? So it's hard, you have to think about it, but you can do it. Everybody, you can do it. You just have to think about it. Use a dictionary, right? And so this is good for vocabulary practice, right? So use a dictionary, right? So there's a word you want to use, but it's too long, for example, right? You want to use vacation, for example. It's too long. So open your dictionary and look for other words that have the same meaning. For vacation, like trip, plan, right? You can find different words that have the same meaning. And so by doing that, you're going to understand more vocabulary. You're going to learn more vocabulary, right? And yeah, so you're multiplying. It's like a multiplying effect. And so by using your dictionary and looking at different words that have that meaning, that same meaning, you're going to grow your vocabulary. So well done, Irma. I like it. I understand, Boris. Me too. Yeah, Boris. So one day trip can simply say day trip. Yep. Let's do a day trip. So usually you want to put it like in an expression like, hey, let's do a day trip. What do you want to do today? Let's go on a day trip. Right? So you can say, let's go on a day trip. Let's do a day trip. Hey, how about a day trip? How about a day trip today? Right? Yeah, good. Yeah, so Mercy, English is very difficult. There's lots of rules in English. That's the problem. It's not like one rule and then you're good. No, there's exceptions. Actually, exceptions to the rule, right? So you have like, you know, this. Oh, but it's the sound, it's not the letter. And so it's easy, like we think we understand, like oh, there's an exception. In this situation, you can't. And so I like to say, you know, there's, you know, it's a case by case situation, right? So I hate to say, oh, do this every time, but it doesn't work like that. You can't do something, you can't do it one way all the time. There's always going to be an exception. There's always going to be a different situation. You have to change the rules. So it's basically case by case. And so when you have a question for me, I always want you to give me an example, right? So if you're not sure about something, if you have a question about something about English, please ask me with an example. So if you give me an example, I will be able to help you better, right? I'll look at your example sentence and explain what is happening in the sentence. Hopefully that will help you understand, right? So the purpose, we want to understand, we want to remember, right? So the two key things, right? Understand and remember. Yeah, that's good, Helga. And so we're always like good. So Helga, her English is very good, right? Helga's English is great. She's fast. Her English is top notch. But you know, there's always something that Helga learns, right? And so that's the thing, right? So our chat, right? We have lots of different level people. We have people high level, we have people low level, we have people in between level, right? English level. And like, for example, Helga is very high level, but she's always learning something new. So we can all help each other. We can all learn together. Even though, you know, like we have Helga who's a high level, we got other people who are lower levels, but we all can learn together, right? If you're, you know, look at Helga's sentences. She can help you with her sentences, right? You can learn from Helga, but Helga's always learning from you too, right? So depending on the topic, the situation, right? And by writing sentences, that's how you're going to help yourself, right? And so Helga wrote a sentence. We don't use and for one, right? Helga, okay. Now she can understand the situation better. She can understand the rule better because she made that mistake. And so now she noticed the mistake. And then she fixed the mistake. And now she's going to remember that, right? She's going to, okay, I get it now. I understand better now. And she fixed it and she will remember it, right? So that is learning, right? So great job. So when someone makes a mistake, we could all learn from the mistake, or it's not really a mistake, but something we didn't know before, right? So it's not really a mistake. It's something you didn't know before, or you were not sure. You were not 100% sure. A lot of things I'm not 100% sure, right? Like, you know, I know what sounds correct. I know what sounds incorrect. I understand what sounds natural, what doesn't sound natural. But a lot of times I'm not sure exactly why. I'm not sure, like, okay, that doesn't sound natural, but I'm not sure exactly why. Right? So I'm not 100% sure. No, and so even then you have to start thinking about it. Like, why is it that way? Why am I not 100% sure? Then you go research it. You go in the dictionary. You go on the internet, and then you search for the answer. And then, okay, I know why now. And so you learn something new, or you're just thinking about it deeper, thinking about it more. And so, and then next time you will not do that, right? Okay, petite. Let's go on a day trip today. Yeah, but we can't use today because that's 4 letters. So we could say maybe, let's go on a day trip soon, or let's go on a day trip now. Okay, so petite, so you want to use today, right? But today is 5 letters. So we have to change today, right? So that's good. Go on a day trip, and then, okay, okay, now, that works, N-O-W. Let's go on a day trip now, right? That kind of the same thing. Let's go on a day trip soon, okay? Let's go on a day trip in an hour, right? So we could just be, we could just use our imagination. Let's go on a day trip in an hour, right? Hour, H-O-U-R. Okay, hour works, in an hour. Now, okay, here, an hour. So here we're kind of like, it's opposite. Real quick. So, an hour. See, look what we did with the rules. See, it's mixed up because we have O, which is a vowel, but the sound is not a vowel. One. Hour. That is the O sound. Hour. But it starts with an H. So we use an hour. Hour. So it's a vowel sound, but it starts with an H. So we have to use an hour. So see how it's all mixed up? English is difficult. English is crazy. English does not make sense. So I'm sorry for everybody for your confusion. I'm sorry to make it difficult for you, but that's English. That's the way it is. It can't be helped. I can't change it for you. So, a one-day trip in an hour. Let's go in an hour. Okay, look at the time. Look at the time. Oh, petite, I passed my interview a few days ago in English language. Great, Petite. Mwah. Congratulations. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, Hannah, I made a good deal on my trip last week, so now I'll go on a camp trip. Hannah, you're gosh, you're doing great, Hannah. I see your improvement for sure. And one thing too, like, I can't see you, I can't hear you, I could only read your sentences, right? But you know, a lot of you are here every week, and so I can see, I can read your improvement, right? And it's not only what you write, but it's how you write. And are you in the way you are writing, the way you are making your sentences, right? So it's not only the words I'm reading, but it's the context, like the situation of your sentence, the meaning of your sentence. So I can understand, like, if you're making a joke. I can understand if you're being serious. I can understand if you're being, like, interesting, right? Your feeling, your interpretation, right, in your sentence, your inner voice, right, your thoughts. And so I can understand you in your sentence, right? And I can understand how you are getting better. I can see how you are improving, right? And it's because I'm seeing you every week. I'm reading your sentences every week. And then I can see how you are improving your English. I can see how you are trying, trying hard. And Hannah, I'm seeing a lot in Hannah. That's fantastic. Yeah, Petite, for sure. Hooray, hooray. Irma says, since I started taking English class with you, I get it little by little. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Little by little, that's how you improve. And that's the process. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen quickly, right? It's step by step, little by little. And because you're just kind of like learning new little things each time. And by having different activities, different idioms, and different patterns, and reading other people's sentences, you are expanding. You are learning more little by little. So that's great. 11:30. I have a meeting today. We still have grammar wheel and video dictation. We're going to have to skip video dictation. Video dictation can take a long time. So we're going to skip video dictation. We're not going to do that today. I'm sorry. We'll do that next week. I already did it, so we'll just do it next week. On Sunday, we're going to do we always do, on Sundays, we do our phrasal verbs and picture description, right? We'll do that on Sunday. But I'm going to stop right now, and we're going to do the grammar wheel, okay? And then we're going to finish after the grammar wheel. So we don't have time for the video dictation today. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you, Helga. Katie has a question. So a lot of times I look into the camera, and so I'm not looking at the chat, right? So a lot of times when I'm talking something I want to tell you guys, I look into the camera. So I didn't see the chat. I didn't see that Katie had a question, but Helga told me, so thank you, Helga. Okay, Katie, where's Katie? I have to go back in the chat here. And I think too, Katie, she's on the green team, and so I have to support the green team. I have to listen to the green team. I have to, if they have a question for me, I have to answer their question. If they want me to see their sentence, I have to see their sentence, right? Sometimes I miss your sentences because I'm looking at the camera. Okay, I see Katie's sentence maybe. Don't ask me to go on a boat trip, but you can ask me to go on a car or bus trip. Yeah, nice. Is that it? Is that your sentence, Katie? I like it. Yeah, we say a boat trip. We can say a car trip, right? So there's lots of words that go together. We call those collocations, right? Words that go together. Some words do not go together, right? Those are not that is not a collocation. A collocation are words that go together. So boat trip, car trip, bus trip, camp trip, right? So a plane trip. So lots of things can go with trip. And so a boat trip, they go together. A car trip, that goes together. A bus trip, that goes together. That is good. Good, Katie. Is that your, was that it? Is that what you wanted me to see? Am I? Yukino. Okay. Yeah, Boris is like, Boris is helping me a lot. Thank you, Boris. And yeah, and Boris is very good. So yeah, so if you see me looking at the camera, that means I'm not looking at the chat. And so that would be a good time to ask Boris, right? So right now I'm looking into the camera, eye to eye. I can't see the chat. So if you see me, if you see my eyes looking into the camera, that means I am not looking at the chat. Okay. Okay, let's now go to our grammar wheel. Okay, we're going to go to the grammar wheel now. I need to erase this because I need to place the grammar wheel here. Okay, so our number 4 grammar wheel. And our grammar wheel has sentence starters. Sentence starters. Right, so I'll spin the wheel, right? And then depending on where it stops, we're going to use that to start our sentence. We're going to use these to start our sentences. So let's have a look at the sentence starters. Okay, here's our grammar wheel. Let's check out the sentence starters. We have can you, there are, where, someone, I have to, are you, I'm going to, have you, I used to, I will, can you, there are. Okay, so I'm going to spin the wheel, and then where it stops, that's the sentence. Okay, so like if we just use my finger here, then I have to go this way, right? And then, okay, I will. And then you have to make your sentence start with I will. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. That's the grammar wheel. And I need an arrow, right? That's going to show us where it's going to stop. Okay, there's the arrow. And there it's going to point to one of these sentence starters. So let me move it over. Okay, this is how it's going to work, right? You know, you've seen it before, you know. Okay, let's do it. It's time for the grammar wheel. Where it stops, no one knows, right? So I'm going to spin the wheel, and where it stops, nobody knows. Here we go. Let's spin the wheel and make sentences. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, I used to. That's our sentence starter. I used to. I used to. Right? And something you did in the past, but you don't do it now. Something you did in the past, but not now, right? It's finished. You used to do it. It's action. It's an action. Something you did in the past, but not now. I used to. Let's see your sentence. So you're going to start your sentence. Right? I used to finish the sentence. I used to finish the sentence. Okay, Petite. All right. Petite is first on the board. Nice, Petite, right? Really quick there. Good. Petite says, I used to have fun when I was a kid. Used to? Oh, no. Petite, that means it's something you did in the past, right? You used to have fun, but now you don't? No fun? You don't have fun, Petite? So our pattern, I used to. Start your sentence with I used to. Petite says, I used to play football when I was at my uncle's house. At my uncle's house. Boars, I used to go for a bargain like mad, but today I'm like, it's not a big deal for me. Boris may be a rich man. So maybe when Boris was poorer, when he didn't have so much money, he was a bargain hunter. He always looked for the good deals. But now he's a rich man. He doesn't worry about the price. He doesn't look at prices. There's like saying, if you need to know how much it is, you can't afford it, right? Katie, I used to play the guitar. Nice. But not anymore. Petite, I used to be a good student. Oh, I need water. Good sentence. Alice, I used to have a dog, but now my dog has died. Yukino, I loved the structure used to. I love the structure used to. Okay, good, Yukino. I used to work on site until the pandemic. Currently, I work remotely and I love it. You're still working remotely. Wow. Okay, you're lucky. Actually, during the pandemic, right? So I work at 2 universities, and so it was kind of nice just coming here, right? Working right here. So on Zoom, right? So I had my classes on Zoom, and so I worked right here, and so it was very convenient, right? I didn't have to drive to school. I could just walk here. So very convenient for me. But I kind of missed the interaction, right? Seeing the students' faces and touching, right? Shaking hands and the classroom dynamics, right? Working in the classroom with the students. And so I like that better. I mean, of course, it's more convenient coming here, not having to take the train, not having to drive. But I enjoy teaching face-to-face more. Oh, nice. Boars. Good for you. Helga says, I used to play the piano in my childhood. So remember, musical instruments, we have to use the, right? Play the piano, play the guitar, play the drums, right? The. Mercy, I used to take ballet classes, but not anymore. Petite, I used to be Very happy when I had my wife. Okay, petite, are you a man? A lot of times, right? So I don't know, like some of your names are women names, right? Like Helga, that's a woman's name. And so Alice, Mercy, so those are women names. And so, okay, I can understand. And then Boris, okay, I think, you know, Boris is a man. And because I don't see your face. and so petite, are you a man or a woman? Because I'm not sure. Because you just said wife. And so a man is married to a wife, right? A man has a wife, a woman has a husband. Henna, I used to make a good deal with business before, but I made a promise to my mom that I'll stop. That's why I can't help you. Oh, okay. So you're helping your mom? That's good for you. That's good, helping your mom. Okay, let's go a couple more minutes and then we will okay. Yeah. Okay, so your petite is a French language. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. But like petite means small, right? In English, petite means small. But I'm sure the way you pronounce it, it's different. So how I pronounce it, and in English, petite means small. Someone like, usually it's feminine, so like a petite woman. And so like if she's thin and small, she's petite. And they have like petite sizes. Okay, Katie, I used to ride a bike when I was young. Good. Boris, I used to play in a ball pit. Oh, okay, those, right, okay, I know a ball pit, yep. Like a ball, you know, that filled with, you're in the balls, right? You're in the balls, those plastic balls. Okay, I used to play in a ball pit like a silly boy when I was a kid. But today I would like to have a ball pit with colored balls. Recapture your youth. Go back to when you were younger. Helga, I used to go to the gym 10 years ago. Okay, good, petite. Okay, that's good to know. It's always good to know who I'm talking to. Am I talking to a man? Am I talking to a woman? So that's information that is useful for me, right? It's good to know if you're talking to a woman or if you're talking to a man. It's something important to know. Okay, Alice, I used to play the piano. Good. Okay, let's, I'm looking at the clock. Let's spin the wheel again, okay? And actually, I gotta hold on, gotta fix the screen a little bit here. I think the worksheet is up. Gotta put that back. Okay. Okay, I fixed it. All right, let's spin the wheel again. Let's make a new sentence, a new starter. Okay, we're gonna do it one more time. Here we go. Let's spin the wheel. Where it stops, no one knows. Okay, where? We're going to start our sentence with where now. That's our new sentence starter. Where? It's a question. Where? Your sentence is going to start with where. Of course, it's a question. Where is a question word? WH. Our question words. Petite, where am I going now? I don't know. You tell me. No. So maybe, yeah, okay, Petite, I understand. Like, let's say you're in a new city, a new town, a town you've never been to, and you're walking with someone from the town. They know, but you don't. So oh, where are we going? Where are we going now? Where are we? Where are we, right? Because you've never been there, you don't know. So you're asking. Petite, where is it? Good. Katie, where is the new gas station? Alice, where are you going to eat lunch? Helga, where do you go on your weekend? Okay, where do you go on your weekends? At the weekend. I would say this, Helga. Where do you go on your weekends? If you want to go like this, you might want to say, where are you going this weekend? So there's a couple choices, Helga. Where are you going this weekend? Where do you usually go on the weekend? Where do you go on weekends? So, right, so there's lots of ways to say it. I wouldn't say it how you say it, though. Where do you go on your weekend? It doesn't sound natural. So, Helga, where do you go on the weekend? Where are you going this weekend? Where do you usually go on weekends? Right here. I usually come right here on the weekend. Saturday, I need to get ready for my classes during the week. And Sunday, I have class here, live stream on Sunday. And so during the week, I'm super busy. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I have classes at school, at the universities. And also I have to make YouTube videos. And on the weekend, that's when I make my lesson plans for my university classes. I try to get stuff done for my YouTube channel. So the weekends, I'm here in my office working. Mercy, I'm wondering, where are my glasses? Petite, where are they? Yukinon, where should I trip? I am not into traveling. Should I go to the beach or just a day trip around my city? Okay, Yukinon, we got to change it a little bit. So where should I go on a trip? Okay, Yukinon, I want you to change your sentence. Okay, here we go. Ready, Yukinon? Where should I go on a trip? Where should I go on a trip? I am not into traveling. Should I go to the beach or just a one-day trip around my city? That's good. Okay, ready? Yukinon, one more time. Where should I go on a trip? I am not into traveling. Should I go to the beach or just a one-day trip around my city? Yeah, on your weekends. So I come here on my weekends. Most, right? But if there's something special, like I'll go to a friend's house sometimes, right? So, but most of the time, most of my weekends I come here, but there's times I go see a friend. I'll go overnight to a friend's house. Okay. Oh, Marlene. Hello, Marlene. Where do you usually teach? Good sentence. Is that a question for me or you're making a sentence? Katie, where is the new restaurant? Okay, Petite, where do you teach English? where do you teach English? Mercy, where will be next war in, yeah. Where will there be the next war in the world? Where will there be? Where will there be the next? Boris, where are you heading to, goofy head? Alice, where are you going to meet me after? Where are you going to meet me after school? Okay, good, Alice. Helga, where are you going these weekends? No, Helga. Where are you going? Okay, if you want to go, like, continue different weekends, you want to say, Helga, where do you usually go on weekends? Where do you usually go on weekends? Where do you usually go on weekends? So we want to put plural. And then usually, right? Oh, Petite, where should I buy an old Nokia phone? I don't know. Maybe Craigslist. Where should I buy my medicine? At a pharmacy. You're welcome, Yukino. Henna. Oh, Petite, where should I get a discount? Good. Or you could use the idiom, where should I get a good deal? Where should I get a good deal? And they're on something, right? So more information. So for example, where should I get a good deal on a car? Where should I get a good deal on a jacket? Where should I get a good deal on a computer? Where should I get a good deal on a refrigerator? And where are you going? It's the weekend. It's the weekend. I'm going to close the deal on a client. Oh, with the client. Sorry. I'm going to close this is Henna. Sorry. Okay, here we go, Henna. Sorry. Where are you going? It's the weekend. The weekend. I'm going to close the deal with a client. It's a good deal. That's why I'm going. Good, Henna. We just have to change one thing. Where are you going? It's the weekend. The weekend. Boris, where are you heading to, goofy head? I don't know. I would like to go for a walk. You think a little walk will help you lose weight? Petite, I'm looking for a taxi. Where can I get a taxi cab? A taxi cab. Alice, where should I go on a trip? Alice, on a trip. Maybe you should go to the beach. Where should I go on a trip? Maybe you should go to the beach. Okay, I'm looking at the clock. Let's go 5 minutes. We're gonna go 5 more. I'm gonna put the timer, 5 minutes, and then on top of the chat, there's a white box. In the white box, there's a sentence. In the sentence, there's a missing word. You choose the best word for the sentence. Choose the best word for the sentence. That's on top of the chat in the white box. Okay, 5 minutes until we do the quiz in the chat. Please, in 5 minutes, either one. Okay, use to and where. These are our 2 sentences we're practicing right now. I'm setting the timer 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes, go, write your sentences. And then we are going to do the chat on top. Then we're going to do the quiz on top of the chat. Okay, Helga, where is the best teacher and the best students? They are here. I agree. Well, I don't know about the best teacher. Best students are right here. I think so, Helga. Oh no. Petite, where is our teacher Mark? I can't find him anywhere. Here I am. Here I am. Oh, hearts in the chat. I like the hearts. See the hearts shooting? Somebody's shooting hearts. I like it. I like it. Everybody, shoot hearts. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Shoot your hearts. I like, oh, it looks beautiful. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Love you. Mwah, love you. Mwah. Let's see, Petite. Where does our teacher Mark teach English? Here in Japan. Here in Japan. Helga, where are you going this weekend? Where do you usually go on weekends? Perfect. That's it, Helga. Nice. Very good. Perfect. Natural sentences. Alice, where do you usually go on the weekend? Nice. Yukinon, where is your favorite restaurant? Actually, I don't have a favorite restaurant. I need water. However, I usually go to a tea cafeteria or tea shop. Good sentences. Mercy, where will be next war? Okay, Mercy, where will there be? There, T-H-E-R-E, there be. I hope nowhere. I hope nowhere. No more wars. No more wars. Thank you, Boris. Yeah. Alice, where should I go on a trip? Perfect, Alice. Mercy, where will there be the next? Yeah. Yukinon, where do you live? I live far away. It's a quiet. Okay, Yukinon, where do you live? I live far away from downtown. I live far away from downtown. I live far away from downtown. Irma, I used to live in Mexico. Thank you, Boris. Yeah. Okay, 1 minute and 30 seconds. Write your sentences. After 1 minute and 30 seconds, we're going to do the quiz on top of the chat in the white box. Irma, where should I find a good deal for my new car? Or actually, for a new car. So it's not your car yet. You're looking, so it's not your car yet. You're looking for a car. So you want to say, where should I find a good deal for a new car? For a new car. Cars are expensive. Cars are very expensive. Henna, where are you going? It's the weekend. Good. I'm going to close the deal with a client. It's a good deal. That's why I'm going. After that, I think I'll take a break from work and go on a trip. Perfect, Henna. Nicely done, Henna. Yeah, Irma, for a new car. Perfect. You guys are doing great. Fixing your sentences, improving. I love it. Mwah. Petite, where is a bus station? Up. 5. We're counting down. The clock is off. There we go. Okay. It's time for the quiz now, everybody. Let's look at the top of the chat. In the chat, on top of the chat, there's a white box. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to check it out. Okay, I see it. There's a white box. In the white box, there's a sentence. In the sentence, there's a missing word. There are 4 possibilities. Choose the best word. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. Gonna have some water. Okay, I don't want to cough, right? I do not want to cough. Here we go. Are you ready for the quiz? Choose the best word. The sentence is, I always breakfast before going to work. I always breakfast before going to work. Choose the best word. Is it ate? Is it eaten? Is it eats? Is it eat? Does the sentence go like this? I always ate breakfast before going to work. I always eaten breakfast before going to work. I always eats breakfast before going to work. I always eat breakfast before going to work. Is it ate? Is it eaten? Is it eats? Is it eat? Choose the best word. Good luck. Yes, you guys got it. That is correct. Katie, I always eat breakfast before going to work. Yes. Helga, I always eat breakfast before going to work. Yes. Katie, eat. Mercy, eat. Irma, where are you now? I'm drinking a cup of green tea. I used to drink coffee, but I'm trying to cut it down. Irma. Mwah. Mwah. Perfect. Irma, where is the police station? Help. Help. Where is the police station? Okay, I gotta go, everybody. I gotta get out of here. You're welcome, Alice. Mwah. I'll be back on Sunday, everybody. Today's Thursday. I'll be back on Sunday, 10 a.m. We are doing a phrasal verb video and worksheet, plus another worksheet that is describe the picture. Okay, so we're gonna have fun on Sunday. We got a lot of learning to do on Sunday. A lot of good practice for you on Sunday. So I'll be here. I hope you will be here too. That is Sunday, 10 a.m. I live in Japan. This is Japan time. Thank you, Green Team. Thank you, everyone. I really, really appreciate your kind support. I got a Patreon there. You can download all the worksheets we do here, plus with my other videos. Lots of worksheets. We got flashcards. Lots of learning for you on my Patreon. Support me there so I can support you here. Join the Green Team. Yes, you see them. Their names are in green. That is the Green Team. They are members of the channel. They support me. They support the channel. Yuki-non, you are always so kind to me. Love you, Yuki-non. Thank you for that, Yuki-non. She gave me the super chat. When I get a super chat, I always put their name on the board with the heart. Yuki-non. Thank you for your kind support. I love you always. You are helping out so much. Thank you for your kind support. Yuki-non is on the Green Team. She supports me on the Green Team. She gives a lot of you are on the Green Team because of Yuki-non, so she is very kind to you and very kind to me as well. So Yuki-non, love you so much. Thank you. Yosh. That's Japanese for yay. Yosh. Thank you so much. Okay, I gotta go. I got a meeting. I got to go to a meeting right now. I'm very, very sorry. I have to go. Yuki-non, thank you again. I love you, Yuki-non. I hope to see you on Sunday right here. And so, everybody, love and peace. Be safe. Stay healthy. Smile. When you smile, you are happy and you spread the happiness. So everyone, please smile. And Boris, thank you, Boris, for your kind support. Everyone give Boris a big thank you. He helped us a lot in the chat. He's here. He is very generous. He is very kind. He has a big heart. He's very helpful. He helps you. He helps me. So, Boris, thank you so much for your kind support. Yep. And one more time, Yukinon, thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your kindness. And we gotta go. I gotta go. It's time to count down. I'll be back on Sunday. I hope to see you then. And come to my channel every day. I have videos up on my channel every day. Please check out my videos every day. Tell your friends too. You're welcome, Hannah. Thank you, everybody. I gotta go. I gotta go. Count down. Here we go. We're counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll be back on Sunday. Until then, peace and love. Be healthy. Stay safe. Smile. And Yukino, thank you. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you. Thanks so much.